So yo, we back with another video, man, on UTK20, UTK20, episode 37. Let's get right to it, y'all. It's lit, boy. So, we going up against the Miami Heat, y'all. The Miami Heat, bro. It's lit because, Gordon Dragic is about to be taking tough shots. Y'all, so it's lit, boy. Hey, y'all, bro. This is my league, my career, y'all. You on the 37, you on the 36 game winning streak, bro. We about to be on the 37 game winning streak, bro. This is my league, my career, bro. We playing against the Heat, bro, on our home court, y'all. Yo, oh, we about to win, bro. We don't take L's, bro. We don't take those, bro. We take W's. This is my league, my career, y'all. We on the 36 game winning streak, bro. We about to be on the 37 game winning streak, bro. On the 36 game winning streak, bro. We about to be on the 37 game winning streak. Oh, Gordon Dragic is on the bench, bro. Yo, Collison is about to be taking tough shots, bro. He about to be taking tough shots. Collison, bro, yo.
Following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Brooklyn Nets. Looking at the Nets, they like their chances, but this could be a tough game for them. Facing up against a talented roster, they'll have to show that they're the better team. So right...
The Heat, bro, versus the Nets.
And a shot from before as the Miami team bus arrived at the arena. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro.
Oh, bro, the meter off, bro.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge out on the sideline. David?
Well, Kevin Durant said his...
All right, thanks, DA. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
So here's Miami's starting group. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Filling out the wings, it's Waiters and Butler. And it's Collison in at the 1 spot. And for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Jay. Then there's Smooth. Then there's Fred. And it's James in
Bro, we lost the tip, bro.
It'll be the
It's
Heat
all
off the
good.
tip. Right side, Butler. No good with the triple. Here's Smooth. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Left side, Collison. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle. And 2 shots coming.
Bro, you just had to foul, bro. You just had to.
Tonight, how do you slow down an opponent that is on a roll?
Sometimes you have to reverse engineer some things. And maybe your offense is the way you slow down the team that's rolling on you offensively. Maybe take better shots, more passing that allows your team to have
dunking on Jimmy Butler.
So maybe play later into the shot clock, 4 or 5 possessions that way, so your team's back on defense. Give you a better shot to stop a team with massive momentum.
Good X's and O's. Pass to Waiters. He kicks it to Butler.
Yo, watch it, Jimmy.
Never
mind, he turned.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. And Adebayo throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And with the signing of Durant and Irving along with DeAndre Jordan, Greg, Are the Brooklyn Nets now claiming the mantle for the top team in New York?
Listen, they were already the better team a season ago. After stealing Knicks thunder in free agency, acquiring the superstar talent, they're poised to steal the Knicks' cultural relevance.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up.
With the Michael Jordan, boy.
A great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Collison from out on the wing. He knocks it down.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's Smooth. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another.
Oh, that was something else.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
Well, all those turnovers made it a scrappy game, which suits them. They caused a lot of chaos with their defense, which played right into their hands.
Collison, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot. Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted. Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Pass to Olynyk. Blocked by Jordan.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great.
That might take over, yo. So y'all knew the good team was coming, bro. Bro, why was my takeover like that? That's not my takeover, bro.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Yeah, get that.
Rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Smooth.
Oh my, this game trash, bro.
James. Here's Smooth. James finds Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity, and he hits the jump shot. 16 points for Smooth.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
The Heat trail by 11. Poked away. And here comes the break. 2 points. That one goes. Smooth's got 18 points.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. A nice shot by Collison.
Remember, he played the point guard position for most of high school, so Olynyk has retained that vision.
And he shoots with authority.
I like their focus coming in to
the Kobe Bryant versus boy.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Right side, Collison.
Look. Yeah.
And Jordan sends it back. Here's Smith.
All right, hold on, bro. I'm 10 for 12.
They have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Collison, and it's blocked.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track. They're going to find a way to win.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Waiters outside. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break.
And I think that really sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Collison, the pass to Adebayo. Now here's Collison. 6 points for him. Shot to stop the run, and again, it's the Heat missing.
Yeah, he's taking tough shots.
Pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead
y'all might take over again, y'all. So y'all know the double team is coming again, bro.
Waiters outside. Back to Collison.
Get that cheese out of here, boy.
Here's Smooth. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
All three of us got to take over, bro.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. And Bam Adebayo, he just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy plays to finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player.
Gordon Dragic.
Durant's checked in for James.
It's now in the game, bro.
Johnson, he's checked in for Olynyk.
What the Jordan Crazy Slim, boy.
And it's Dragic in for Darren Collison.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
You about to be taking tough shots, boy. Get there, boy.
Oh,
yes, sir.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Excellent on
Yo,
both ends.
he about to be taking tough
the steal
shots.
was sharp, but the slam
Boy,
topped it
dude.
off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward of a good possession all the way around.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And they double up Butler. Passes it to Adebayo. There's Winslow, and Jordan sends it back. Here's Smooth, and another one.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for third for the most 40-point games in a season.
And you can put him in the same breath as Michael Jordan. They both can say they had 37 games of 40 or more.
The Heat making a switch here. Leonard's checked in.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
For Brooklyn, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Converting, the 3-point play, boy. I'm getting the 3 points.
You think that's
the
true?
old-fashioned way, boy.
Defense scores. So, in today's game, seeing the juggernauts and seeing what we've seen, Kevin, quite frankly, as some of the best offensive teams, not only in the last 5 years, but in the history of the league, around the Houston Rockets and what the Golden State Warriors have been able to do. It's about equipping your team defensively to be able to stop that stylistically, but certainly every coach will say it comes down to defense because that is something you can control.
Here's Smooth, and he goes in for the dunk.
And how about just floating to the rim on
It's the
that
reverse
side?
When he
winning,
gets
boy.
up, I mean, he gets
It's
up.
the reverse winning, boy.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. can they get it? That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just can't leave Goran Dragic open from the three-point line. He loves getting free from beyond the arc and letting it fly.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, you watch Goran Dragic play, and Brent, he's so deceptive with his movement, both on and off the ball.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons why, Kevin, is the change of speeds. I also add the fact that guys who can handle the ball and are crafty and are left-handed, boy, it's tough on a nightly basis to change up your mindset to guard a guy who you know is going to go left all the time as opposed to right. Trust me, in practice, I had to do that with Manu Ginobili a ton of time in San Antonio. Dragic similar. Great use of speed change.
Count that bucket.
Nice job getting to the basket. When Johnson has a good look, he doesn't pass it up.
Smooth passes to Allen. A beautiful reverse layup.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense
the reverse
needs to clog
layup, boy.
in the middle.
Outside Dragic. There's the dish to Winslow. Kicks it to Butler.
Oh.
Shot clock at 6. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's Smooth. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And it's coming easy
I'm gonna take over again, y'all. So y'all know the double team is coming again, bro.
Near the three-point line, it's Dragic, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You already know. You gotta give me that ball, bro.
Here's Smooth. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. From the wing. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Brooklyn with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. Tough-nosed Jimmy Butler talks about the mantle of being a franchise player.
You call me a leader, all-star, whatever you want to call it, but...
That's what he worked for, and he works as hard as anyone, Greg, in the NBA.
I'm just 3 shots,
See
bro.
that competitiveness and desire in his play.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Johnson and Leonard together up front. The backcourt, Dragic and Butler. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. Here's Smooth, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
A defense producing easy looks, it just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
And they double up Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And the dunk by Winslow.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Smooth hits it again. Wow.
Make that 61
I'm too good, bro.
Everything
I'm
is
too
going his
good,
way
bro.
right now. The Heat
You
shooting
cannot
terribly
guard
at
me,
this
bro.
point, just 30%.
Y'all cannot guard me, bro. Y'all trash.
They get a hand on
Hey,
it.
boy.
And here they come. Boom, he jams it straight down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
here's the floater. And it's Dragic laying it in. Dragic has got 6.
That's an effective floater Goran Dragic just threw up there. Totally caught the defense by surprise.
Here's Smooth.
With the reverse layup.
And not hard to see
reverse
why
layup, boy.
they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Look that boy.
Now the pass to Johnson. Butler on the way.
Oh, yeah.
Rebounded by the Nets. James got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's James. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Miami. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. On target with his 3.
Taking 2 shots.
Still trying to calibrate right now because he had 1 3 in the first quarter, but nothing since. I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Got my tip over again, y'all. So y'all know the double team is coming again, bro.
A little under 3.5 minutes played.
Yeah, that's a good defense.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys
of course
are doing a
they
nice
don't go.
job of finding
It's all
bodies
good.
and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put
Look
this
at
one
Michael
away.
Jordan, boy.
And a long windup and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I'm shooting 89%, yo.
Outside Leonard. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. Back to Leonard. Can they get it? The rebound by the Nets. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win. Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting.
The Nets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for Preds. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Myers Leonard. Olynyk comes in for James Johnson. Waiters, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Collison in for Goran Dragic. Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Collison, the pass to Olynyk. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Olynyk's got his first 3 points of the game.
And listen, if you're 7 foot and can shoot threes, there's a place for you in today's NBA. Olynyk has that rare combination.
Pass to Smooth. There's the 3.
He
shot it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Waiters, and it's blocked. They recover it. Here's Adebayo. And they're running. And good. He hits it again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Fast break. Here they come. Here's Smooth. Connects again. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Now here's Waiters. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To stop the run. Rebounded by the Nets. Jay's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Well, Dion Waiters, the epitome of a player that can shoot you in or out of a game. Very hit or miss night to night.
Yeah, the thing about Dion is he's got a very short memory, Kevin, so he'll continue to fire it up there and try to make an impact in the game offensively. You're either on Waiters Island where it's full of life, on nights where he's hitting it, or it's completely deserted, and there's no point in going.
So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. And Prez is subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Collison with it. 6 points for him. Down low, looking to end his cold spell. Goes back up. Olynyk can't hit.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Collison for 3. That shot no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious down the stretch. He's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Got my take over it again, yo. So y'all know the double team is coming to get Bird. Yo, look at the Bird.
Good on the jump shot. Collison's got 8 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Splash.
And what an avalanche!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. The 3.
He taking 2 shots.
And James pulls it down.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere.
Grab
it out of pass.
Most players would give anything for that kind of vertical.
But he's not giving it away. He wants to keep it all for himself.
Maybe we should call the maintenance crew. He's trying to tear the rim off.
Here's Smooth. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Pass to Adebayo. Miami again turning it over. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Well, you look at Jay sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jay comes in for Kevin Durant. And Prez is subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And Waiters over to help. What a kill!
Fans loving that right there.
What a kill!
Nice. And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent. 51 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's Winslow. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. 4 on the clock. Prez brings the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
It's the Nets now. Olynyk dishes to Waiters. The feed to Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
Oh, I thought Winslow was going to rip that rim off. What a dunk.
Here's Smooth. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 3rd assist on the night. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Stop rushing, bro. That's what happened when you rush.
About this, they've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
It's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a
Stop
row
rushing.
From the paint.
Stop rushing. Oh.
Outside Collison. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Winslow over Jordan.
Brr.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Nets out in front, running away with this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. James, you came out and you were really productive. In fact, the whole bench was productive.
Yeah, of course. You know, that's what the second unit is for. We go hard in practice. We know we can play with the best of them, and we just want to give our first guys the first group a lift.
You certainly did, James. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right. The guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Sloppy ball, way too many wasted possessions, chucking up threes, missing them. I could hit more threes than that. I hope they're talking right now about getting the ball inside, because that's what it's going to take. If they were hitting more threes, that'd be a different story. But if
we should have 89% as a team, bro.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Jay out there with G. Then there's Prez. Then it's Jordan. And it's Smooth in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler finds Waiters.
Oh.
And it's off from three-point range. When it comes to hustle, effort, who would you put on the floor to get those 50-50 points that are just so important? And sometimes, with the win or loss in the balance.
And I watch Kawhi Leonard, and even though he's a superstar player, there's still some efficiency in his action to go and get that ball.
He just never stops.
He never stops. And so, yeah, he might not get dirty, but he doesn't have to because he outsmarts everybody else to get to it. And we have scrappy guys like Marcus Smart and Patrick Beverly, who we've talked about as being nuisances on the court. But those guys are invaluable to any coaching staff. And when they have those kind of plays, it just gets everybody going and brings a level of energy back to the game.
It does energize it. You're exactly right. Collison kicks to Butler. Back to Collison. From the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and backboard thus far.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets.
And it looks like, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
Let's go, boy.
People have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Here's Smooth. It's tipped. And the pass to Jay. To the inside, James. Just his first attempt. And again, it's Brooklyn.
That might take over you and you, yo. So y'all know the double team
ability to score
is
from
coming in, bro.
Pass to Butler. Back to Collison. Pass to Butler. And they double up Butler. Adebayo finds Waiters. Over Prez. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Collison gets a wide open look. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Jay, the pass to James. And again, Brooklyn with the
and the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
The Heat have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Back to Collison. Fires for 3.
The Chiefs out of here, boy.
Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Adebayo. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Adebayo.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
The Nets making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Then for the Heat, Myers Leonard. He's checked in for Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Olynyk. And it's Dragic in for Darren Collison. And Waiters kicks to Butler. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off.
This has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now. Just
converting, though. 3-point play, boy.
They have an exceptional shooting.
I'm getting the 3 points. The old-fashioned way, boy.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Heat able to retain possession here. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity.
Look, my bad. It's only my second foul, see.
Road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Winslow's checked in for Butler. Here's Leonard. And it's sent back by Allen. Dragic kicks to Leonard. And again, unable to change momentum here. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Smooth. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah,
converting the 3-point play, boy. I'm getting the 3 points the old-fashioned way, boy.
Heroes checked in for the Heat. Outside Leonard. Passes to Hero. Over Prez. And the shot is long. Brooklyn's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Wasted no time on that one.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
To the right side. Dragic with a wide open look. They grab their own miss. Leonard and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Scored a super shot, bro.
Well, the defender caught out of position. Leonard recognized it quickly and took advantage.
Leonard hits them both. Here's Smooth. Non-stop scoring machine here. James outside. Allen drives in and slam dunk by Allen.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Outside Dragic. Pulls it up. And again, it's the Heat missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Outside Leonard. Dishes it to Winslow. Got a piece of it. And Smooth is going to pick up a foul.
It's so good.
His third foul so far. Brent, we have seen some players refuse to speak to the media. For whatever reason, where should that line be drawn?
Well, there is a role and a responsibility, I think, of every player in the league, Kevin, given that it's an entertainment industry and that people have jobs around this league to tell stories, to have access to those players. Now, every player doesn't want to talk or get into certain things, but their availability should be made and people should have access to them. Look, I don't want to take out the trash every Tuesday, but I understand I got to do it at home. And so players have a responsibility to their franchise to be a voice at times.
I always thought you were terrific with the media.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. Maybe that's how I got this job.
Why y'all steady fouling, bro?
Look at the numbers for Leonard. He's averaging 10 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
And the second free throw, good.
One of the better free throw shooting bigs in the NBA. The challenge for Leonard as he develops is to try to get to the line a few more times.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now here's Dragic. Tight defense on him. Outside Leonard. Jacks up a 3. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight.
This is where the remake of his game is paying off. Leonard now one of the better catch-and-shoot bigs in the NBA.
In his face.
And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Dragic the pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. And here's Winslow. A minute 42 left here in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Poked loose. Here's Dragic. Tries again. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Smooth. Plays it up and banks it in.
I'm sorry.
I'm about to go yo. So y'all know the dumb team is coming in, bro.
Here's Hero. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. No good from Dragic.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys. Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
There's a minute left to play here in the third. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's James. Here's Smooth.
Splish. Oh my God.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan comes in for Allen. And Jay subbed in for Kevin Durant.
This is getting boring, bro. It's all good though.
41 seconds left to play in the third.
Big boy.
Away. Here's Smooth. And he dunks it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Looking to end the run. He can't get that one. Jordan with some nice D. Brooklyn's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding from long range. Drills it from outside.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Dragic, and the rejection by James. And he gets it back. It's
you already know what time it is.
Off the dribble to the bucket is one of Dragic's strengths. You can't afford to let him get that close to the rim, or he's going to get you.
From downtown, and he was able to...
It's all good. It's all good, bro.
And so it's the...
I'm shooting 70% for three-point, yo.
Brooklyn Nets enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Heat, Johnson and Leonard together.
They oughta Chris Nunn, bro.
And it's Okpala in at the 2.
I'm blocking Chris Nunn's shot, yo.
And the Nets with
blocking Chris Nunn's shot.
Will be traveling to face them after this game. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Three-pointer. Nunn can't get it to fall. Here's Smooth. And the powerful one-handed slam.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Nunn passes to Jones. Here's Okpala. Brent, we have seen some international showcase games the last few years. Do you like that trend?
Oh, absolutely. I like the fact that our league, we know how global it is with how many players from different countries are represented throughout the roster around the league.
Oh my God, bro.
Travel around to London and to Mexico City and have an opportunity for those fans to see what NBA basketball is like. I think it's an absolute win.
I'd like to see more, actually.
Well, more time for those teams. The some of those trips for some teams are a little bit tough in terms of the travel, but their appearances there mean so much more to grow the game globally.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Torian Prince. Jay comes in for Wilson Chandler. James checked in for Joe Harris. And Prez is subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And he makes the first. Good on both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
There's the pass to Nunn. And get that one to go.
Oh my God,
and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
I just said
and he's good on the second. And here are the Nets.
Come on, Chris Nunn, guard up.
They're on a 9-1 run right now.
Oh,
it's
wow.
Okpala, the pass to Nunn.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
And it's in there.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Ball's knocked loose.
Yo, you can see the frustration on his face.
Just a little under 2 minutes of pass now here in the fourth.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
That one goes. Count it.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
It's Jones on the wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Next ball.
Oh, you.
Here's Smooth.
Splash.
No good.
Oh my God, bro.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's none.
You take the 2 shots, bro.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Count it.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
I'm gonna take over again, y'all. So y'all know the double team is coming again, bro.
That's tipped.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Here's none. 5 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. No good on that one.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this.
I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Prez with a clear path to the hoop.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's none. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And how often do players argue calls knowing that they are in the wrong? They know they're going after something that was the correct call.
Let's just say often, Kevin. I mean, you just never, the whistle.
Are they thinking ahead in terms of saying?
I don't think so. It's
an emotional
reaction. I mean, you're out there running around and doing what you do, and you get a whistle, you're going to react to it like, oh, I did something wrong. Why am I in the principal's office right now? I want to get my side out. I know you saw it. Everybody does.
It sounds like you may have done a lot of that.
I tried to avoid that, Kevin.
Did you? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't think that's healthy for you and your reputation.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Heat shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Pass to none. And he drops it away up off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Splash in his face.
And this game has his name
in Chris Leonard's face.
Over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal.
I had two defenders. Yo, I had 2 defenders on me, bro. Then I still made that 3, bro.
Inside.
I'm too good, bro. I'm too good.
The shot, no good. And a missed layup.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him.
Yo, Chris, man, you cannot guard me, bro. Trash, bro. You cannot guard me, bro. Play defense. Bro, play defense, bro.
Here's Smooth. And no good.
Wow.
Now the Heat take it the other way.
All right, big Chris, man. I got you. Nah.
Here's none.
I got you, bro. Don't worry. Hey, boy.
Loose. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Smooth. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
I should have passed that.
Allen passes to Jay. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Passes it to Atala. Here's none. Dinwiddie covering. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Wait, time out real quick.
Here's none.
Jones,
no luck. And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Smooth.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Last year, the average salary for a starting point guard, Brent, in the NBA, was the highest among all positions. Why would that be?
Well, with the way the game has changed, Kevin, there's certainly an emphasis on being able to find guys who are initiating offense,
let's go, Prince. Let's go, Prince. Let's go, boy.
A big shift in salaries between point guards and bigs. That's where the biggest disparity is. Centers in the league are getting less and less of an opportunity to have
we made 6 more 3-pointers than the Heat, yo.
Because the game has moved to perimeter, and if you're a big that cannot play on the perimeter, there's not a lot of teams that are willing to invest a significant amount of their cap space into the center position. They want guards and wings.
Cannot guard and play defense, bro.
Outside Leonard.
You cannot guard and Chris Lynn trash, bro.
The pass to Hero. It's tipped.
You.
Here's Smooth.
Slash.
Again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. None. That's good.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Brooklyn's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far. Jordan, the pass to Smooth. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter of this one.
No.
Jordan, the pass to Smooth. Count it. Good.
He scored over half their points so far. Just an unbelievable effort.
Jordan. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th. Tipped away. Here's none. And there's
quit fouling, bro.
That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Brent, obviously some good players.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
At a winning championship.
Stop fouling, bro.
That's made.
You already got 4 fouls, but if you get to 6, you're not gonna be fouled out. So
a player in that regard thinking that the financial gains that he could have somewhere else and playing for a team that's not capable of doing what it is that you're trying to do, and that's win a championship, that they've decided, look, it's not about that for me. What it is, it's about the experience of being around a team that elevates itself to being the best team in the league. And if you're fortunate enough at the highest level, Kevin, as a basketball player, to be around a championship, that experience sticks with you for a lifetime. So you do appreciate guys looking for those opportunities to be around a championship.
Here's Hero. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance.
I missed 15 shots.
Going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them
the cheese out of here, boy.
Credit was put on display here today.
Got my tick over the video, so y'all know the cheese is coming in.
37 for them on the year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Smooth.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
And so they choose to
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
He hits both from the stripe. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
If y'all like this video, man, like and subscribe to the channel, bro. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss an upload. And go follow me on PS4, y'all. Antonio112593. And subscribe to my second channel, Antonio Pitts. Peace, y'all. Love y'all. I'll see y'all in my next video. It's good, y'all. I have 46 dunks. 46 dunks, y'all. Not even a good game for this dude. None of the people. Dang, they didn't have a.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it out.
How many points I had again, bro? I had 187 points. I had 187 points.
Tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
210 to 53 is the final score, yo. 210 to 53 is the final score, yo.
I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution